There's mustard everywhere.
I don't give a shit about anything. I don't give a shit about anything. I don't give a shit about anything. I don't give a shit about anything.
My dad died, my mom sucks, my dog ran away. All the kids at school told me that I'm gay today.
So, I know you started building material for this album, 8 years ago?
Yeah, you saw that Reddit post, huh?
What's the process of, like, how did this start? Because I know you guys had Stony Baloney, June of last year?
Yeah, Stony Baloney was the first track, I think. Either that or Saturdays for the Boys. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Stony Baloney when we were... So, like, how we used to go to Europe was me and the guys would all meet at Will's parents' house in Virginia, and we would stay the night there for 1 or 2 nights because the airport, you usually fly out of the DC airport, right, to hop across the pond.
Yeah.
So we stay there, and then his parents that nicely give us a ride to the airport. So I'm sleeping in his sister's old bedroom that they used to share. So there's 2 little twin beds in this tiny room, and me, Seth, and Ethan are sleeping in there, and Will's sleeping in his old bedroom.
So would you call that a twin fantasy?
Not quite.
I'm not your friend anymore after that one.
And I was just, making beats on my computer, laying in his sister's bed, looking at the wall. And on the wall next to the bed are all these like posters of like hot old teen superstars. Like what's that one guy's name? Zac Efron. You guys know who that guy
of course,
is?
yes.
So there's old pictures of him and stuff. Just like teen girl shit that his sister never took down after she moved out. And then there was a picture of Obama. And so I'm like, I make this like hip hop dubby beat, and I'm just like introing it, and I decide to just put on this persona. And of course Obama's sitting there. And so I'm just like looking around the room getting ideas for shit. And like when I first was recording that song, I had no intention of it being like a high school bullying concept album.
Yeah.
And then that song kind of came out of my ass and took the album in the direction that it was going to go.
I have a couple questions about that, too. So the high school bullying theme,
Yeah.
you really flip it on its head?
Yeah.
With these jocks getting their Bitcoin stolen?
Yeah, I like the idea of a like a new aged, like I originally named the songs. It ended up being eventually called "On the Run from Casa" featuring Jimmy Fallon or whatever. And originally it was just called "Millennial Bully" because I like the idea of like the setting of like the year 2100 or some futuristic year where the bully isn't the jock strong kid anymore. It's like the hacker nerd, because in the future the kid who's good with computers is going to be the bully.
That's true.
So I ran with that idea. I thought it was pretty funny.
There's an old college humor sketch that's in that same vein.
Oh yeah.
It's like this kid, like he's getting held up on the hallway for his money, and he's like, "Open your laptop," and he has to open his laptop and like PayPal the kid his lunch money or something.
Exactly. Oh shit! I'm bummed they did it before me. Damn.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Thank you. So you want to get some drink beside your water?
Water's good for
Water's
me.
good, yeah.
Thanks.
And you want to order now, or you guys need more time?
Yeah, I can order. Some.
I'm fine to order.
Okay for you.
I'll get the grilled chicken teriyaki.
Can I get the beef basil fried rice?
Yeah.
Can I just get chicken fried rice, no shrimp?
Yep.
And also, do you have sriracha?
So, yeah.
Can I have some sriracha with that?
Sure.
Thank you.
So it's gonna be chicken fried rice, and then the chicken teriyaki, right?
Yeah.
And the beef basil fried rice.
Yeah. Oh, do we want to take that to go, or do we want to do that?
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Wait.
Here.
But yeah, it's interesting. I've showed it to a lot of my friends who like generally don't listen to a lot of rocks. They haven't really listened to Car Seat Headrest, but they're like, no, this slaps.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, well, you're gonna like the next album too. It's hitting hard. Yeah.
Okay.
I can show you guys some new tunes off of it if you want.
I would love that. I hear
off camera, but
of course.
We'll take that.
I hear Will and Andrew go country.
Nope.
Some slide guitar.
No, it goes even harder into the electronic realm.
I like that's probably. You tell I'm now. Like I'm already excited, but like my favorite moments off Twin Fantasy is like the beginning of Bodies.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's like the craziest thing.
Who's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Who's that?
What?
Who's that?
Who's what?
Twin Fantasy?
Percy.
Oh, yeah.
My.
Doesn't matter. We're here with One Trait Danger.
I'm sorry.
No, well, it's funny you bring that up because, like, the progression of Will's music, how you've seen it get more and more electronic.
Yeah.
One Trait Danger is sort of an extension of that.
Yeah.
It's like Will, even though I'm doing most of the producing and like fucking around on the microphone, he's definitely helping out with some of this stuff. Like because his strong suits are with like music theory knowledge and song structure.
Yeah.
He's very good at that, which I'm terrible at.
Yeah.
I
relate to
just can
that.
make like a cool little 8-bar beat and like rap over it. But he is getting more into electronic music himself, so One Trait Danger is definitely an extension of how he's feeling about music in general. Thank you.
If you had to say what artists helped you start One Trait Danger, like who you based it off of, if there's any like parody artists or anything that you would say you've done it, not because, but like almost help inspire it?
I mean, I've always had comedic music influences, like Weird Al Yankovic. First album I ever got was Weird Al Yankovic album.
Which one?
God, it was the one where it had the Santa killing all the reindeer and stuff.
Yeah.
That one. I forget which one that was.
the
It had
first-
Amish Paradise on it too. I
Okay.
think.
The
Yeah.
first music video I ever bought for my iPod, what's the Nano? The Nano, like
Yeah.
the middle
Yeah.
one, was the Weird Al song where he's at the drive-thru. That's a deep cut.
Trapped in the
Trapped in the drive-thru.
Mine's the
That is a deep
first.
cut.
Oh, is that a Nelly parody?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
No, R. Kelly.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
The first music video I ever illegally downloaded off Aries, if you're familiar with that, was Smells
not
Like
sure what
Nirvana.
Aries is.
It's like, it was like kind of like a LimeWire thing,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like kind of that thing.
Yeah.
But instead of like, on like LimeWire or Napster, people would like take their own songs but label them as
Yeah, right.
like bigger
Yeah.
artists. They would do that same thing, but instead of taking their own music, they would just do that with porn. So like I would be like 7, I'd be like, here's a new Weird Al music video, and it was not Weird Al. It was certainly weird, but no Al was involved.
Yeah. So Weird Al, yeah. Tenacious D was always big in my life. I hate to say it, but I think a lot of One Trait sounds like the Lonely Island guys, which I don't like, but unfortunately it's true.
I feel like that's something that you should be very proud of. I love Lonely Island.
Yeah, no, they're cool. They're all right.
So you got characters in it like Cosset.
Cosset. Well, Cosset is based off of Ethan, right? From
Yeah.
Car Seat. That's actually his last name. I don't know if he wants me telling you that, but that is his last name.
That's spicy.
I didn't know that.
And we have Tim Schenectady.
Tim Schenectady
Schenectady?
comes from a sign that we drove by in New York because there's a city called Schenectady.
Yeah.
But I mispronounced it Schenectady.
So it's quite. I've actually. Do you know how they have those around places? They have like little libraries. It's like take a book, leave a book.
Yeah, yeah.
I found a book in there, in one of those, and it was called "It Came from Schenectady," and it's like some like sci-fi book that makes no sense. It's truly garbage, but it's also fantastic.
Yeah, Tim Schenectady's a good character.
Is Cosset meant to represent anyone in your life or in your
In my
past life?
I mean, it can represent a bully in anybody's life. I mean, that's like, Cosset is the definition of the kid who just fucked with you at school. Right?
Yeah.
Anybody can relate to that. But no, he doesn't represent any specific person in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was not as much thought as you're thinking put into this album. Like, I was not like, ooh, I remember getting bullied when I was a kid. I want to make Cosset as an allegory to, my troubled youth. It was more like Ethan was sitting right next to me, and I was like, it'd be funny to put him in this song. Let's make him a bully. It was like all very ad hoc. Like, I put him in the song as a bully, and then I had to just kind of roll with it.
Yeah.
What's your background with music, just generally?
I mean, I've been playing the drums for like goddamn long time, since I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Play a little guitar. But I didn't actually get into like music producing until way later. Like in college, I started messing around with GarageBand, but really minorly. Like me and my roommate in college put out an album called Road to Yaktown by a group called Shit Factory. You can find that on SoundCloud. It's got about 2 listens.
This is a deep cut. We just hung out
Oh,
with something.
that's it's so deep you have no idea.
Oh, hey, we're back. I don't know when it broke, but we'll do whatever we gotta do.
bitch. One Trait Danger.
Whatever. Now we know things that you guys don't.
Yeah. You have to wait. You have to wait till the next tour so you figure those ones out.
We have a Valentine's Day show in Boston.
What are we doing on Valentine's Day? Oh, it might have stopped because I keep hitting the screen.
It does do that. It does that a lot.
Is it still going?
No, it's still going now. Yeah.
It's still going?
But it's weird. Like that's when you move the camera. That's when it would take a picture.
Right.
So I don't understand why. It's weird.
It's not my camera.
One Trait Danger. One Trait Danger.
Not a fan of this camera. That was kind of.
Is the next album an ASMR video?
No.
Damn.
Welcome back to our interview with Andrew and Katz.
One Trait.
One drink.
The show on Sunday, we're going to play one new track off a new album.
Oh, word.
Really?
Well, we're going to give them like 20 seconds of it and then tell them to fuck off, but yeah.
That's a good idea. I don't. Have you ever listened to One Trait reminds me a little bit of this guy named Jimmy Whispers from Chicago.
Never heard of Jimmy Whispers, no.
He's a real weird dude. He toured with like Twin Peaks a couple years ago, and that's when I saw him first. And like,
Is he electronic?
kind of. So like he makes his instrumentals beforehand, and then he comes in and like he literally hooks up his iPod to the PA system and plays the instrumentals. And like he came in and he smelled like shit, and he was wearing a giant suit. And then halfway through the performance, he like started to strip, and he was wearing a red dress underneath.
Jimmy Whispers, alright.
Jimmy Whispers is a weirdo, but he's kind of sick.
You know about John Mouse's old performances?
No.
John Mouse, kind of like this post-punk dude, and his music doesn't really sound like this in studios. It's kind of post-punk. Like what is this song called? Cop Killer.
Yeah.
It's Cop Killer. Let's kill some cops tonight. And so like he has a band now, but his original performance is we're just karaoke.
That's funny.
It'd just be him standing there, but he just screams the whole time. Literally, his whole performance is him just yelling. But now there's a video of him playing on Swim, and you think it's like some weird Ken and Eric thing, and it's just literally what he does. Like it's that kind of thing.
Good.
John Mouse, what a guy. I saw a band called, they were a local band called TTV, and they had like their pre-recorded like stuff. They had like 8-bit electronic stuff, but the way they played is they didn't have like a beat pad, and they didn't have like just like a synth or anything like that. They had NES. They brought out on stage, and they would they'd like scroll down, pick the song they were playing, press A, and then the synth for that song would come up and play over that. It's fun. And then that song opened for Jeff Rosenstock, and it closed with him coming out on stage and then covering Higher Sex by Weezer.
Nice.
Wow. That was
Best Weezer album?
Not a huge Weezer fan.
I would say Girl.
Whichever one has Hash Pipe on it, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I don't know. No, I'm not a huge Weezer fan.
Really?
I mean, I like their individual songs, but I've never been to a show, and I'm not like, oh my god, Weezer's the best band ever.
Yeah.
Couldn't even name one album.
Well, the majority of them are colors, so it's pretty easy.
Cool. I like the red one.
The red one's the worst one. That's the one.
That's debatable.
It's with well, the worst album is Curly, but like that's the one with Rivers and a cowboy hat and a mustache. Thank you.
Mi PC para si rechazo Oscar. Bueno, chicken teriyaki.
Thank you. You like Yaki?
What about these big pieces? I'm not sure about that one.
Uncle Book.
Thank you.
So, what was it like working on Twin Fantasy with taking something that like Will obviously made so long ago and helping him like convert that to what it is now?
To me, it was just like recording any other album.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the emotional connection to it like he did. I didn't even know him in 2011.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Twin Fantasy existed until I met him in 2014. So to me, it was just another day.
Is all of that live drumming? Or is some of
On,
that on Twin Fantasy? Or is some of that MIDI?
I think there's some MIDI on Bodies.
Yeah.
Maybe some other tracks, but yeah, most of it's live.
Cool. Where'd you guys do that?
In Seattle, at a couple studios, I think Avast and Soundhouse were the two that we used.
What's your I know you guys do a lot of covers.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cover that you guys do, just generally, or have done?
I kind of like Powderfinger, the version that we do now. We like mix it with Sober to Death.
I saw that at the KDX conference.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I like it. I think as like my all-time favorite, what's that one song by Smashing Pumpkins? It's like, God, I forget the name of it.
Today, the one that's like today
No.
is the greatest.
Maybe it's not even by Smashing Pumpkins. I don't know. It's got the word vampire in it or some shit like that.
The World is a Vampire.
Yeah.
What song is that?
Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
World of Butterfly Wings, yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite.
Yeah. You guys have a Talking Heads cover. When you guys covered This Must Be the Place, I think it's on YouTube. Someone uploaded it in like
Yeah.
HD. I play that a lot on my radio show. It's like I think it's just a great. You guys did a great job with that one.
Yeah. That was a fun cover. We did Psycho Killer for a while too.
I've seen some of the set lists from earlier in this tour. How do you guys come up with what do you guys want to do? Because I know generally there's quite a few songs from like older Car Seat Headrest albums on it right now.
Well, you have to promote the album that you just put out.
Yeah,
So it obviously has to be pretty Twin Fantasy heavy.
yeah,
But then it's, of course, you play the hits, right? Drunk Drivers and Fill in the Blank. And,
yeah.
and then beyond that, it's just, I think Will usually just takes his liberties and whatever he feels like playing.
So you guys have been playing what? You guys have been playing America, right?
Yeah. Probably going to play that tonight.
Excited.
Remember one of my friends who talked about the show, he told me that his dream would be if you guys played Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Never forgot that.
We've never played it.
I didn't think you had. Nobody told me about that. I was like, that is like one of the oddest kind of deep cuts.
We played some weird ones, like Jerks or whatever. But never Boxing Day.
Do you have any favorite deep cuts from the Car Seat Headrest albums? Like predating yourself?
There's a song called Anchorite.
Yep.
That was the first song that I listened to of Will's that I really loved. I don't remember what album it's off of.
No, either.
It's like 14-minute long song.
Yeah.
That's a repeating trend. I feel like in a lot of music.
Yeah.
What's your favorite snack for when you're driving around on the road? I'm trying to get you a sponsorship.
My favorite snack.
What would you say?
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite snack. Maybe like some sort of granola bar. Maybe a nut mix. You know. Oh, give me some cashews.
I failed my test, I crashed my car, my girl, she left me broken hearted. It's not you, it's me. Bullshit. I skipped my breakfast, lost my lunch, mom's not making dinner. She told me that I'm fat as fuck, I gotta